In 2010, I lost my dad, and I was 22 at the time. And more recently, this past March on the 4th, my mom passed away. And I'm finding that I still haven't really processed it yet. I keep thinking my mom is going to call me. I keep thinking I need to call her. I remember years ago, right after my dad passed away, we thought my mom was also going to pass away because they were both in the ICU for about a month and a half at different times for different things. But part of me, it might seem a little jaded, just because I've honestly been grieving my mom's death for a decade, and now that it's happened, I've found myself just wanting any distraction possible. I've also been smoking weed, California sober here. I remember when I lost my dad, I lost my mind. I turned to alcohol and I just didn't want to face reality at all. I didn't want to be on this planet without my dad. It just seemed, it just is not, it doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem real. It seems cruel that the world just keeps going on, and it's like, can't we just stop for a minute? Like, my parents died, like, my dad died, my mom died. Like, why are people still doing things? I remember watching a few YouTube videos where people talk about grief, and I've heard something said which I really resonate with, uh, which is, when someone passes away, that's something you don't get over. It's not something to get over. And I'll never get over my dad dying. I'll never get over my mom dying, and other people who have been close to me who have also died. It's starting to feel like everyone I love is dead. Shout out to Typo Negative. Uh, this is how I've been. This is the first video I'm filming without my mom knowing I'm putting up a new video, because she always watched them, even when she hated them, like the religious videos. She hated those. Because she's a good Christian lady. Um, but yeah, I found myself. I remember the night my mom passed away. That was the roughest night, and I just remember trying to push it away, and I think I've been pushing it away ever since. So it's been a month now. But that night, I remember having like the most intense migraine of my life because I was trying so hard not to think about it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some self care things. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna make sure I eat a dinner, even though I wasn't hungry. I didn't make myself do much of anything. I just kind of lounged around and listened to some music and had some crying outbursts. So I know I have felt it, but I don't want to. I just hate death so much. Like, I really do. And this video is going to be all over the place. It already is. I feel like I don't have anyone to really relate to because when I hang out with people, they have their parents, for the most part. There are some people in my life who don't have their parents anymore. And I'm like, this is weird. And they're like, yeah, it's weird. We're adult orphans together. Yeah. I think part of why I'm struggling with words. Go figure. Um, Something that I think has stuck with me that I've been a little bit angry about, like back and forth. I've been like, oh, it was a nice funeral. But at the same time, what the fuck? Um, I tend to think that funerals are more for the living. I mean, the person who died, they're not around to see their own funeral. Uh, so I think, yeah, I think that's from a John Green book, The Fault in Our Stars. Yeah, I could be wrong, but funerals are for the living. And my mom's funeral was great. It was a service. Some people call it a celebration of life. I'm kind of like over that saying. Uh, yeah, I'm kind of tired of that, but it was a service. It was nice. It was at her church. I didn't burn. Oh my God, I walked into a church and I didn't burn. I didn't get struck by lightning. Whoa. I went into a church for her service and it was really nice. My mom had a lot of supportive people in her life who loved her and cared for her and would do anything for her. And it was really nice. People swapped stories. We laughed a lot. I kind of just felt like I was like playing hostess. Maybe I feel like I've kind of been trapped there or stuck there ever since. Everything at the funeral was happy. And I'm not happy about this. Everything was just kind of like lighthearted and smiles and fun, and but there was no like grieving time. There was no like she died. And like the majority of the people who my mom was surrounded by believes that she's in heaven and she's, with my dad and they'll see them again soon, whenever they die. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe that I'll ever see my mom again. So it feels like I'm the only one grieving. But I'm not. It's like I'm not allowing myself to. Um, it's so infuriating and insulting when people are like, yeah, we're going to see her again when we go to heaven. Everything's going to be great. And we're all going to have new glorified bodies and yada, yada, yada. It's going to be awesome. It's infuriating when that I was just hit with that over and over and over again. I remember when my dad passed away, I was just like, I don't want to be on this planet without him. If I lose my mom, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I can handle that. And so far I have been, but it's because I haven't been doing this. I haven't been processing it. I've just been pushing it away. I've been getting high because that's fun. It's fun to smoke weed and listen to music, like happy music, and just be stuck in that space for forever. And then the other thing too, it's like people don't talk about it or people don't ask about it. And that just seems even more weird because it's like there's this big thing that happened in my life. I lost my mom. And people don't ask about it. I've had like a couple people ask about it, but it's almost as if she died and everyone else has moved on and it's not a big deal. I'm just feeling a lot of different things that I don't want to be feeling. So part of me is really good at just shutting off emotionally. Not the best characteristic or trait to have, but that's something I'm really good at. I've been really good at that since I was a little girl. Just like, okay, I don't want to feel this, so shut down. I'm going to wrap this up soon because I'm just all over the place. I wanted to update you guys on what's going on with me because you haven't seen a video from me in a while. This is why my mom passed away, and I was in Missouri for about a month and helping my brother go through all of my mom's things. It's a lot. We didn't go through all this when my dad passed away, of course, because my mom was still here and she had her house, and all the stuff just kind of stayed in the house other than my dad's clothes. And yeah, it's one thing to lose a parent, but then on top of that, having to like go through everything and get the stuff out of the house as quickly as possible because she was paying rent. She was living in a duplex, and that's something else entirely. So I kind of feel like I've just been go, 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 go. And on top of that, I've been in school this whole time and also working. And I'm fine with that. Again, I like the distractions. I welcome them wholeheartedly. So yeah, I am still in school. I still work. And when I do have downtime, I'm like, I'm going to smoke weed. So that's where I've been at. And yeah, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has reached out, who has left a sweet comment. I haven't replied to anyone, I don't think. I've been reading everything, but I haven't responded. because that seems like too much effort, honestly. Sorry. um, yeah, but thank you again. I posted on the community tab on my YouTube channel, and you guys have been sweet. There have been a few people who have been like weird as fuck, but that's to be expected. It's the internet. Now that Bo Burnham song is stuck in my head, that Welcome to the Internet song. I love that song. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you're someone who has lost a parent, if you've lost both parents like me, please hang in there and talk to your therapist. If you don't have a therapist, please get one. I really think the medication that I've been taking has really helped during this whole process. I don't know how I would be if I was drinking alcohol. I do not drink alcohol. I would be a complete mess if I was drinking alcohol. Yeah, I would have dropped out of school by now. Yeah. Alcohol and me, not good. But me and weed, that's a different story. I get philosophical smoking weed. Anyway, that's it for this video. My heart goes out to you if you're going through the same thing I am. It sucks. It fucking sucks. And I don't know you personally, but if you're struggling, please reach out for help because you deserve it. And there are still good days ahead of you. I know that might sound so stupid, incredibly naive and stupid, but since my mom has passed away, I have had some good days. I have laughed. I have enjoyed moments, and that doesn't seem like something that would be possible when someone you love and care about so much, so deeply, is gone. But as bewildering, as weird as it is, I mean, life just keeps moving. And I want to stick around for it, and I hope you will too. So reach out for help if you need it. This is a really stressful, god-awful thing to experience, and everyone does. So there's a lot of support out there if you want it. Sorry I'm a little spacey. I swear I did not smoke any weed before I filmed this video, although I probably should have. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye.